Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we actually have a lot to do because this Arctic blast that they're calling it, I saw a report yesterday that kind of worried me. Here in East Texas we don't really get too much of a winter. It's zone 8A that we're in, so it should only get down at maximum to 10 degrees. It shouldn't get any colder than 10 degrees. Well, with this Arctic blast coming, it just saw on one of the weather apps, the AccuWeather app, because I feel like that's the most accurate one that I've seen so far, looking at 8 degrees with a feels like of -9. Yeah, that's a little bit cold. There's some stuff here like the olive trees that we planted, they can't take that. So I got to cover them up, probably do that closer to Friday when that's coming. But I have to do a few other things to kind of get ready for that because of how we are set up here. The highs of only getting into maybe the 20s. Sometimes it says 19 of the high. That's a little bit cold. What that means is that our water line that we have running the entire pasture, high of 19, that's not gonna work. So we're working to figure out a solution for that. We have them. So we gotta do that. We gotta get the cows fed and moved today because they're out of hay. Probably go cut down a dead tree that we have just so we have some firewood just in case it gets super cold and the power goes out. I don't know if the heater will work. In the front house I think we have electric heat. In the back house I think it's gas. So that's good because, you know, if the electric goes out, the gas should still work. But I just want to have firewood on hand anyways, and I have to take the tree out, so why not? This is a good excuse to do it. So for the first time, I'm gonna be pushing a whole hay bale kinda differently, because normally I would start them up here and roll them downhill. It's not much of a hill, but it does definitely help. Right there, that's not on a hill. It's not up top. I was able to move it there, but what I gotta do is push it that way, kind of lighten it as I go that way, and then try and make a turn and go back uphill with it. Should be fun. Whoa, no. That's not good. I don't know why that tends to happen. It's not a good thing when the hay bale falls apart like that. Now it's on its side. It's extremely hard to get it back on the right side. So let's see what we can do. Jesus. You guys ever have one of those days where just things just, you know, you think that they're gonna go really well, but they just don't? See, got up this morning, got up like 6:30, 6:45, a little bit earlier than I normally do. Thought, okay, you know what, I have everything set up, it's cold outside. I'm gonna sit down, have a cup of hot chocolate before I go outside, just kind of relax for, you know, maybe 20 minutes. Well, as I go to start heating up the water for the hot chocolate, look out the window, my neighbor, he's like 96, 97, he's an old guy, he's really nice and still really strong. He backed his truck into, he got his truck, he ended up getting his truck stuck, so went out there, helped him with some other people move it. Then I come back inside and the toilet's flooding. Great, okay, then I went, okay, got that set up, thought, you know, I normally get outside around 8 o'clock, well, about 9:30 that I got outside. It's okay because it's a little bit warmer. Then I come out here thinking, okay, go push a hay bale, no problem. That's just the way it's gonna be. And then it tips over on its side and you can't push it anymore. Don't really have time to go get the truck and tip it over again. I could, but what I think I'm gonna do is, because we have a lot of, I have a lot of stuff to do today. I think I'm just gonna turn the cows in here and they can eat on it for a little bit. It's pretty solid where I'm at, and it hasn't rained, so the ground will hold up just fine. And then once they eat it down, I'll probably come and then flip it and then move it out, unroll it more for them, because This storm, it's the coldest that it's gonna get here since 1989. That's what it said. It's before I was born. That's cold. All right, well, Nicole just called me, and we got a repair guy on the way for our dishwasher. It's leaking a little bit, but he's gonna be here in 30 minutes. This has to go right. This can't be like I crossed them last time to where they got out. So, gonna go move the cows, have a deadline. I hope this works today. Come on, cows. Come on, cows, come on. No. Ready? Come on, cows, come on. Come on, cows. Right here. Come on, cows. Come on, cows, come on. Come on, cows. Come on, cows. Come on, cows. Come on, cows, come on. Come on, cows. Come on, cows, come on. Come on, cows. Hey, I'll get you in a second. Come on, cows, come on. Come on, cows. 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 Come on, cows, come on. Whoa. I don't know what's up with them today, but they're running around, stampeding like crazy. Look, here we go. Look, there goes Rose. She just likes to run sometimes, I know that. Look at her. Oh geez, here they go. Here they all go. Look at this. What are you guys doing? Tiger's like, I don't have any of it. And Daphne's like, yeah, I'm just gonna eat. I don't know what's going on. Wonder if something freaked him out. Look at that. Even the llamas got in on it and taken off. Uh-oh. Crazy. Alright, well, they're moved. Gotta come back later because it's too cold right now to fill up the water troughs. They should be okay for, another, hour and a half until I can come out here and fill up the water. Yeah, I know. You okay? You happy now? You calmed down? You're the one that was on it earlier, huh? You a good girl? I betcha. Want pets now? Yeah. Okay. Easy. Here. Yeah. Here's your pets. There's your pets. Okay. See, look, I can grab her horns. Okay, you don't like that. Never mind. Okay. I'll pet you. Fine. Go do your thing, Ellie. Be like that then. Alright, so they'll eat on this for a little bit, and then I'll probably come back out here today and flip this at some point. I might go get the truck, because Betty came and she's over there with their horns and destroying the whole thing. Daphne's pretty happy though. But there's enough, actually, there's a little bit of green out here for all the other cows to get to until they have their turn at the hay bale. So that's pretty good. See by the tree. That tree's technically in the other paddock, but the green still extends out that way. And it's starting to green up because we're getting closer to spring. Just have this Arctic blast coming at us, which it's not going to be too much fun. The dishwasher guy taken care of. Probably going to get a new dishwasher here in the next week or so. Now, that tree is the one that's going to come down. Why? Take a look at it. That is, dead, rotten, no good tree that'll probably fall here very shortly. But like I said, it's going to get down, they're saying 8 degrees, we'll see, with the wind chill factor of like -9. Just want to make sure that we have some firewood. I think that's a pine tree. I know it's not going to burn very hot. It's just something that we have. We got 2 heaters. We got 1 gas, 1 electric. So should be fine. But, just always have, redundancies. Especially when it's going to get that cold. Ugh. So yeah, that didn't fall exactly the way I wanted it to fall, but still gotta practice on that. And that's why I'm doing a dead tree, not the big massive one that I have over there that's dead. Because yeah, that's pretty dangerous and it's leaning in and just probably let a pro take care of that. But that's why, you know, you learn, and made sure that it was fine, made sure it wasn't gonna fall on me. And yeah, I'm gonna cut this up a little bit more, and this should hold us it's just enough to keep us a little bit warm. It's an old rotten tree that it's just a case of emergency. We're lucky we're hooked up to the natural gas, so it shouldn't be an issue. Just backups, and then eventually s'mores. Cool. I don't know about you, but I think that's a pretty view. That's snake land down there, but it's just nice. I like the, you know, we have flat and we have hills. It's just a good combination. See, house sits on top of the hill. The boys over there, yeah, you can see Harley right there. And it's just, I don't know, I really like this place. It's a really just nice place. Don't know what we're gonna do with that yet. We really don't have a necessarily need for it. I'm sure we'll do something with it eventually, but it's empty. Can you believe it's like 12:30 now and it's just getting warm enough to get water to the cows? Because, you know, we turn our well off once it gets below, I like to do it just anything below 40 just in case. But yeah, it's cold. Can you see my breath? It's cold. Please work, please work, please work, please work. Okay, that's not full flow. I wonder if there's some ice chunks in there. Okay, it's coming. Okay, good. If that didn't work, that would have been a problem. Huh, Betty? First thing she does. Were you thirsty? Yeah, you guys are running around like crazy. It was just too cold to turn on the well. So as I was waiting for the water to fill up, I said, you know what? Try and flip that hay bale. Got the pickaxe out that I left over here, and guess what? I was able to do it. Check it out. I was able to get about 3/4 of it, because the cows did, you know, they do their thing and they destroy it. So I'll come back over here with the pitchfork where Jordan and Daphne are munching around on, and I'll spread this out because this is just too much in one area. Once they took off the first couple layers, I was actually able to flip it. Took all my strength and ended up on the floor, but I flipped it. No thanks to you, buddy. You could have helped me. If I really wanted to, I could probably halter train him. I should probably halter train all of them, actually, because they're so docile. And actually use them to move stuff around for me. That'd be oxen. Yeah, oxen, by the way, is just a cow that you put to work. Figure that out, or cattle that you put to work. Didn't know that till like 1.5 years ago when I was looking it up. I went, wait a second, what's an ox? Yep, just cattle that you put to work. Now over here where the younglings are, I left a little bit bare because I'm trying to do an experiment. Right here, if you guys can see where all this like woody stuff is growing up, this is where I mowed down one of our really tall rose bushes. And what I did is I covered, like, I'd say 80% of it actually with hay. When I was unrolling the bale, got pretty close to the what's it called over here, the wire. That stuff was in the bale too. No good. I'm gonna pick that up, but want to see if that makes a big difference. So there's some bare soil because you know, the rose bush, the giant weed thing, was growing up all in it. It's like 13 feet tall, and I enrolled hay on like 80% of it. So I'm gonna come back here in the springtime and see, okay, what's growing up here and what's growing up there, what the difference is gonna be, and just a, you know, experiment kind of thing to see, is it actually worth it? Everything I think of, everything that I know will say yes, but we'll see. So the way that I'm gonna remember this is South Paddock 2. So there's one paddock over there, there's one paddock over here. Then remind me, because when we come back over here, I really want to look at this. Here's our gate. We are one fiberglass fence post away is where the experiment took place. So I might actually just stick a little marker in here, that way we can do a before and after, just for funsies. But yeah, I mean, that's just a bunch of organic matter, the one that the cows don't eat. it's all gonna get trampled in there and gonna make it better. This here, it'll take some time, but just a good little comparison. I just might cover this up, because on this side, that's where the same thing was over here. I will cover this up with the pitchfork later on. I'll probably take some of that over there, move it here, because yeah, look, still some of these thorns and stuff. I don't think that they'll come back, because if they do, we got two thorn eaters over there, and Elvis and Littlefoot, our llamas. They love that stuff and they just decimate it. I'd actually have to say that llamas are better on brush, on that kind of stuff, than goats. Now they'll actually eat wood too. They'll eat the bark, and they'll just strip every leaf off. And they're taller, so they can get more. I would say llamas are actually better than goats at clearing brush. And check them out for wintertime. Look at Ellie. Look at Ellie. Wow. For wintertime, she's looking fantastic. You know, we're almost to spring, almost there, like another month, maybe 6 weeks to go until the equinox, and that's when stuff really takes off. But look at Ellie. She is a fantastic looking cow. Same thing with Yoli. But wow.